Well, good morning, folks. Myself and Bob are out here again today, and I'm going to finish digging out that pit that I found. Hopefully we get some more goodies out of here. I'm pretty excited. I believe we will. So sit back, relax, and hopefully we find some more goodies. Very excited. Alright folks, well, bad news. I just dug out the pit exactly where I left off, and it ended after like an inch. I got a couple pieces of glass and then done. Soil changed colors, pit was ended. So if I kept going a little bit, the last time I would have figured that out. So I'm going around the same area digging big iron and stuff. I don't have the fisher with me today. It's supposed to rain. We had a cold front come through, so I got the Waterproof Pro. I just dug a big piece of iron here. No idea what it is, but I kept listening and this just popped up. That's a buckle, an iron buckle. Most likely horse tack, I'd guess, because of the shape of it. But that's exactly what it is. Sorry, it's a little dark out here still. Very cool. I'm happy with the buckle. I like that. Alright folks, I'm still digging big iron signals, listening for, trying to find a pit. And while I'm digging up an iron signal, listen to the signal that just popped up. I did not hear this signal, but now listen to it. Maybe 283.84. That sounds amazing. I did not hear that signal. It sounds small too. Is it a coin? Or a washer? That's a washer. Son of a gun. Well, I did not hear that, and lo and behold, digging big iron signals, a coin-like signal came up. Alright folks, digging away and digging away and digging away. Just got the tiniest little peep in the 70s. I thought it was iron. I decided to dig it. And let's check it out. It's flat. Ooh, it was gold gilded. Oh yes, that's a little flat button. That is a little flat button. I do not find very many of these down here. That is awesome. That's actually a flat button too. I'll clean it up and get back with you. That is awesome. Bob just dug a fork or spoon handle. That nice old design there. Figured I'd show you that before I show you the button. Let me show you the button here. I don't think there's anything on the front. It's just a plain little one-piece cuff button. It's definitely one piece. I don't see a maker's mark or anything, but it is pretty dirty. That's awesome. Cuff button. I think that's like the only like second actual one-piece button I've ever found. I mean, I've found tons of 2-pieces and 3-piece buttons, but 1-piece buttons are hard to find around here. You see some gold gilt coming through on the back, a little bit of lemon juice. This thing will be right back in its original state. Beautiful. Oh my god, folks, I think I found a ring. Crazy signal again. Look at that, that has to be a ring. If it is, that's a tiny... Oh, it is a ring. That is the tiniest freaking ring I've ever seen. That is absolutely a baby ring. Look at that thing, that is tiny. I couldn't even fit that thing over my pinky if I freaking wanted to. Oh man, wonder what the design is. Okay, I'll have to get you in for a close-up and clean it up a little bit. But that is like a fancy ring. That's awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'll clean it up and get back with you. That is an old sucker. Oh yeah. Little baby ring. So, y'all know who that is, right? That is Mickey Mouse, and that looks like an extremely early version of Mickey Mouse. That is a Mickey Mouse ring for like a little tiny baby. Look at the design. It's like very Victorian, but Mickey Mouse wasn't around back in the Victorian times. It's definitely copper. It is not precious metal. That is very cool. A little Mickey Mouse ring. Wow, that's a first for me. That's a nice old one. Probably collector worthy. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. A little bit of brasso, it would shine right up. I'm not going to do that though. That's awesome. Mickey Mouse. Check out the size of this tree. Absolutely massive. Alright folks, again and again with these iron signals that are turning into some of the most amazing signals I've heard in here in years. This one, irony signal, dug it up. Listen to this bad boy. Still does sound like iron a little bit, but that's a great signal. Oh, check that out. That is a beautiful little valve of some sort. Thought it had writing and it still might. I like that. That's the beauty. I'd say that goes for the house. I mean, it could be off of an automobile, but it won't be a house. House site item. Beautiful. Nice big old piece of brass out of here. See a dead critter in front of us. Let's go check it out. I saw these old palm trees here and thought there might be a house back here. It's a dead turtle. Can't remember what kind those are called. Those bones. The shell's bones are still in there, so he wasn't ripped apart. I'm following deer trails heading in here too. And these palm trees just all in a row like that are the only ones I've seen in here. And they're just screaming now like there might be a house in here. So I'll detect around, hopefully we find one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Sorry, but I just turned the camera off, but check that out. It's a big old deer rub right there. So look for some antlers. Might be a big old rack laying down here. Let's dig this first one together. 61, 62, it sounds very pull tabish, shotgun shellish, but we're gonna dig it on up and see. You gotta know if there's something old out here. There could be new stuff and old stuff too, but I'm gonna have to dig a couple targets. My pinpointer's broken, by the way. It just vibrates now. Yep, just as I suspected. Shotgun shell. Alright folks, if you remember, the other day we came looking for deer sheds and we found the fence line. We came back to the fence line and my first target besides barbed wire is an axe head. It's very, very far gone though. I highly doubt I'll be able to save it. Let me whack it on something. I don't know, it might have a little meat left on it. I'll try to bang all the excess off and see if it's even worth it, but that's cool. We got ourselves an axe head. No idea how old though. Alright. Alright folks, we're following deer trails looking for sheds on the way out. And look at this beauty. My word, that is the most well-defined deer trail I have ever seen. It's right out in the swamp there. That is ludicrous. Well, I can tell you what, I am sure the heck following this thing. Oh, not too bad. This is a freaking amazing deer trail. Massive. This is the highway right here. The deer highway. And they walk right out in the water there. Well, no deer shed, but check this out. Beautiful turkey feather. That's a keeper. Could make a nice quill out of this thing with all my inkwells we found last time. That's how they used to make them, at least some of them. That's awesome, I'm keeping that one. Alright folks, just following the deer trails, looking for sheds, and look what I see in front of me. That's an old Coke bottle, I'd say. Oh, absolutely. Is it a Pat D or an older one? That looks like a pretty old one. Stark, Florida. Let me clean it up. Coca-Cola. Minimum contents. U.S. Patent Office. Trademark registered in the U.S. Patent Office. I'll look it up. Stark, Florida. That is a complete Coca-Cola bottle. It's not a Pat D. It's not the teens or the 20s one, so I don't know. No idea. Let me get some of the guck out. That's awesome. I love finding me Coke bottles. Awesome. Can't tell if there's bubbles in it or not yet. It's got too much mud in it, but beauty. Absolutely love it. Alright folks, it's wrap-up time. It just started raining pretty good. And it's a little late in the day, so let's go over the stuff. Started with the junk. I did get a bunch of junk. Old Budweiser can. Found a bunch of flakes, and I'm pretty sure they're flakes off of like tools from the Native Americans. Because these just don't seem like regular old rocks, and they are all in one little area. I think they're flakes. Some glass, iron buckle, that's probably for, I don't know, gas, copper wire, this little doohickey, lead, big old chunks of copper, iron buckle, I got my flat button, even more gold gilt. It's coming through on there. Don't know if it has a back mark though. Beautiful little flatty. And my Mickey Mouse ring, which it's bending and breaking. I put it in a nice little safe place, and apparently it wasn't safe enough. So I'm going to be very, very careful with this Mickey Mouse ring. It was perfect until I put it in my bag. Here's Bob finds. He found a little radioactive looking button. Found a little police badge. It looks like it has a little design of something on there. And busted buckles and stuff. Very cool. And a spoon handle. Oh yeah, I got a Coke bottle too. Stark, Florida. Trademark registered. Min content 6 fluid ounces. Trademark registered in U.S. Patent Office. So, not sure the age, but I'll look it up. Pretty good shape. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching.